Hello and welcome to Lord Fenton Gaming Plays Dragon Quest I, the Nintendo Switch version. I'm your host, Lord Fenton. In this new series of Dragon Quest I, we're going to go from the beginning of the game until the very end. As always, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more modern and classic gaming videos like this. Do not forget to hit the notification bell so be updated and more. Now, I had some wonderful history with this game. So, the original version was released in 1986 in Japan. Then, of course, the 1989 version was released in the United States, of course. However, it was under a different name, Dragon Warrior. Yeah, you see, there was some kind of IP issues with the name at the time. Still, it was a great, wonderful game. I spent so many hours into it, died a few times. Yeah, lost half my gold quite a bit. Other than that, I beat the game. It was satisfying. Then I played the Game Boy Color version that came with 1 and 2. It was fun times. So let's go ahead and start an adventure, shall we? In the Nintendo Switch version. So I'm naming my character Fenton. I cannot say Lord Fenton because, yeah, the character space is very limited. Exactly 8, everyone. So I'm going to go ahead and set everything up. Once I am done, I'm going to be speaking with the king. He's going to tell us our main quest, what it is all about, everyone. So as soon as I wrap things up, I shall return after the king is done with. Now, that's how the story starts out before actually opening up the treasure chests and get out of this room. Now, real quick, there's a difference here. Now, if I remember right, the original game, you did not have a bamboo spear at all. Nope. You had absolutely nothing. Yeah, so far you have no gold, no other items, and more, unfortunately. But for now, in this version, looks like you get the bamboo spear. Which I'm going to say is, yeah, you might have to kill those slimes a little bit more with it. But still, I'm just showing you all the status screens too, including your spells, your experience points, your current hit points, and of course magic points. You also equip it too if you want to go that route. And there's message speeds, travel tips too if you want to get into more of the tutorial. Also, there's item, spells, status, and miscellaneous, as you've seen. Now, you definitely want to talk to people. And I'm going to go ahead and talk to this, I think he's a duke or chancellor right now. That's what I'm guessing anyways. Sounds like our poor princess here is kidnapped. And of course, this guy didn't want to, keep on talking about it. It would just break the poor king's heart. Yeah, he's already have enough stress already. And there's a fool like me out there trying to save the world. Yeah, let's not talk about the daughter to the king. And that's one of the optional questions you could do in this game. Which is actually save the princess. You could do without saving the princess, but you should anyways. So let's go ahead and talk to these 2 guards. And by the way, the door, you cannot open it unless you have a magic key. And the magic key is 1 use. It's not like the other Dragon Quest games. So this one right here is just telling you the rest at it in, etc. And this guy say, go open up the treasure chests. And it tells you about the door too, like I explained. So let's go ahead and open the first one up. Inside is 120 pieces of gold. Yeah, that's your starting money. Second one, let's see what's in it. And in the treasure chest is exactly a torch. Oh, by the way, when you get into dungeons, it's dark for most part. Last but not least, a magic key. And I pocket it. And see, you just go to your items and check out your other items. And see, it says disappear when used. So do be careful, though, later on in the game about magic keys. I'll definitely go into greater detail when we get to a certain location where you could find more of them. So for now, what I'm going to do is go ahead, open the door, and get downstairs to get some more information. There, we're out of this room. Let's go down. Now I'm downstairs. It's time to get some information. It tells you about the adventure log. In other words, go talk to the king, save your game. Save often, save early. Otherwise, something happens to you. Yeah, you die in this game, you lose half your gold. Just be careful. Don't keep on dying. That's why you save your game. And I'm getting more information out of the guards and, of course, the castle people. And she's worried about the princess. We're all worried about the princess. I mean, come on. She's captured. Someone took her away. We don't know who and where for now. And do try to search for items everywhere. Yeah, this version does hide some items. The original version didn't. Oh, wow. Even merchants are, hurt by this. You can talk to this guy about the rumors, too. And, oh, wow. It looks like a town got wrecked. Yeah. Looks like the Dragon Lord has been very busy, everyone. And look at that. This guy's just telling you about battling. So each time you fight, you get more experience points. Enough, you gain a level. And what are these two doing? Okay, they're a young couple. I see. I don't want to get out of the castle yet, so I'm going to try to be careful. And, oh, alright. We understand. I'll try to save the world so you two could elope somewhere else. And, oh, that door down there, by the way. Yeah, you're going to need a magic key. And this guy warned you, like I told you. One use, it's gone. Oh, wow, they still kept the, when you hit the wall, it makes the funky sound. Which is very good. So let's keep on exploring. And there's some 3 jars. Before we do that, okay, this guard is lazy. Someone should wake him up. And this one's telling you about a torch. Yeah, we'll get to that later in the video. And for now, we'll grab the medical herb. And let's see what's in the other 2. So down there, what I'm about to talk to is a sage that heals your magic points. Now, if early on when you level up, when you get to level 2, you get a heal spell. It's kind of like a free end. So use your heal spell until you run out of magic points. Go in there, and then boom, get refilled. Great way to grind. I should probably say it's 1 to 5 in this area, or 1 to 3 at least. So now we're in the shop. It's time to make a very important decision when you start out. I'm just going to go ahead and get some information, including this one here. All right, nothing else is there. Let's go ahead and do some shopping and make some wonderful life choices, everyone. Now, back in the day, in the original version of Dragon Quest / Dragon Warrior, you had a life choice to make. Well, actually, buying choice, which is a very nice combination of weapons and armor. So I'm going to go ahead and show you that right now. So you had a choice of either getting a bamboo spear or a bamboo stick they called back in the day, or with, of course, a leather suit. That's the combination, is the stick and suit, or the oaken club and plain clothes. So your choice was, should I have a better defense at the start when I'm starting grinding, or better offense? So I always like to do the oaken club and the plain clothes, because once I get to level 3, when I'm out of the area of grinding, I could just grind by the cave that's about northwest. So I'm going to go ahead and just make my choice. Now you see the copper sword, the leather suit, and the leather shield. That's the best in this town. Later on, at some point, I'll show that off, even if it's for a few seconds. And voila, there you go. So when you buy an item, the shopkeeper sometimes will give you a chance to say, do you want to equip it? Always equip the item. And let me go ahead and get the plain clothes too. And voila, there we go. So we're all set, good, ready to go. Now, before we do that, I do like to actually get more information from the town folks. So let's see here. Did I talk to this one? Okay. It tells you about bridges. So anytime you cross a bridge, you will be facing tougher enemies. So definitely remember that before going wild on the grinding. And this one's just telling you about, of course, other things too. Alright, that's fine. Now there's a kid here. What this kid says. Let's go ahead and hit no. Oh, talks about a town with magic keys. Now, next up, very important. This guy will cure you of the curse. Now, there's items in the game that will actually curse you. There's actually one. I'll explain about that said item later on, but for now, our next stop will be the tool shop. That's right. We're going to get something from it. Now, we're going to go ahead and talk to the soldier here. So, he wants proof of the legendary hero that you're descendant of. Unfortunately, I do not have that proof. If I do find it, I will be sure to visit this guy. Now, this villager, yeah, she claims she's the princess. She's going to follow you around. Great news. She will stop once you exit the town, and we have arrived at the tool shop. So, it's time to definitely purchase what we need to purchase. So, before we do that, let me explain the 3 items. Medical herb heals you, small amount of hit points. Torch lights up the dungeons and of course the caves. However, it's a small light radius. And the dragon scale. Now, I purchased the dragon scale for one reason. It gives you a slight boost in defense, everyone. It's not much later on, but for now, it'll do when we grind outside of town. So, it is time to mop things up. Before we actually do mop things up, I gotta show you the inn. So, if I remember right, the inn per stay, which is only one person, will cost about 4 to 6 pieces of gold. Now this version, yeah, it has a bank, so if you need to drop off money, go ahead and do so. Now Chimera Wings, it returns you to the outside the castle right in front of it. The good guy castle. This is like your escape route. It does not work in dungeons. It works only outside. So that's it for everything else. I'm just go ahead and check for any other loot before I go out there and show you how to actually grind or actually start out to survive. Now we're outside. It's time to grind for experience points. So stay in the grass for now. It's safer. In fact, stay in this general area until you're level 3. And we're going to be facing our foes. So let me go ahead and explain the commands. Attack, that means you use your melee attack to hit your foes. It sometimes lands, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you get a critical hit. Now, next up is spells. That's when you're allowed to cast spells. So if you run out of magic points, yeah, that option will be severely not a good idea to cast spells. Now, flee, that means just simply run away. It always does not work. And item, you get to use items in battle, like for example, medical herbs to heal you. And we're still being up on female slimes. Yeah, that's not cool. You definitely want to stay in this region. Don't go northwest towards that certain cave. If you do, yeah, things might be tough. Just wait until, like I said before, level 3. And voila, we found a male slime. So you definitely want to keep on doing this until it's level 3. Then branch out towards the cave. So this way you grind at least until level 5. Yeah, and then once you have enough money, then you go ahead and buy the certain equipment. So what I'm going to do is go off screen, grind to level 5. So this way I get the leather suit, the copper sword, and the leather shield. I will definitely return. Now I am back. So off screen, I grind to level 5 and got the 3 items, which is a copper sword, leather suit, and of course a leather shield. Now you saw that castle south of the nice looking castle. Yeah, well, that's our end game castle there. We're not going to it now because we got to do other stuff to do it. So what we're going to do is try to get to that cave. Yeah, that's right. Now in this area is Drakis, which is those blue little flying things, and ghosts. Now in the desert region, sometimes there are magicians there. So now we're inside the cave. So we'll go ahead and bust out the torch. See, I'm level 5. I got the 3 items I mentioned. And voila, there's the torch. It's on. Now, good news and bad news is about torches. Yeah, it's one item use. It's gone. It does not last forever, number 1. Number 2, it gives you light. That's a good thing. Number 3, there's a spell later on that is much better. So for now, definitely stock up on, I'd probably say some torches, unless you decided not to do dungeons much, then stock up on 1 and 2. I did a mistake of actually doing 3 to 4 plus. So as for this dungeon, great news. This first dungeon in the game, or I should say cave, whatever you want to call it, Well, guess what? No enemies at all. And look at that. We arrive at the tablet. Now, even though this was purely optional, we got enough information out of this video about our quest. So, in order to reach the Dragon Lord's Island, yeah, that's right, we will have to do is definitely get the 3 said items. Oh, don't worry, in this series, we're going to get all 3 of them. So, let me go ahead and get out of this cave and back to the castle. Yeah, the only way to actually save your game is the king. There's only one king in this game, and he's at that castle to save it. So we're on way bye-bye to the no monster cave slash dungeon. Yeah, that's right. The safe cave. This is the only one in the game. The other ones, it's a lot of them there. So it's time to definitely go to the castle. Hopefully I avoid any encounters. And I want to make sure I save my game. Save often, save early. You may never know. You might have bad luck or something goes not your way. Yeah, always save. So we're going to go ahead and save before I do a recap of today's video. Also, when you save, it tells you how much experience points you need before you get to the next level. And we're going to definitely save this game right now. And there you go. We have a choice of continuing the quest or logging out. Well, we're going to just go ahead and stop right here anyways, and here's a recap of today's video. Now, first thing I did was after I created my character was get out of the throne room by looting up the 3 treasure chests, which contain 120 pieces of gold, a nice torch, and finally a magic key that went bye-bye as soon as I opened the door up. After all that happened, I went to the town nearby, and I got myself an oaken club and plain clothes. Yeah, I made that choice, then I got myself a dragon skill. Kill some slimes off screen and on screen just to get to level 5. After all that, explored the cave, got some very vital information, and returned to the castle. In our next Dragon Quest 1 Nintendo Switch version video, we're going to go ahead and explore the world some more. Well, everyone, that's it for my Dragon Quest 1 Nintendo Switch Part 1 video. This is Lord Fenton signing off. Thank you for watching. Have a great day or night. Please stay safe. Please subscribe to my channel for more classic and modern gaming content like this. If you like what you see, then pick my suggestions on the upper left hand corner or YouTube suggestions on the bottom left hand corner. Have a great day or night, and do please say hi to the slimes out there if you're in this game.